Paris. Paris. Just saying the name gets me excited. The city of lights, the city of love. Whenever you say Paris, it evokes romance. It reminds us that there's so much history. It's beautiful. It's scary. It's exciting. It's energetic. It's all of it. But most importantly, it's Paris. Oh my goodness. The first time I went, I cried, literally cried, when I flew over the Eiffel Tower. I couldn't believe it. And now every time I see the Eiffel Tower in a movie or TV show or in a picture, I just go, ah! Because I want to go back so badly. Hemingway said it best. There are two places in this world that I can live. One is at home and one is in Paris. And you know what? I agree with him. Paris is perfect. You're going to hear me say that a lot on this journey. In the words of Sabrina, Paris is always a good idea. When you think of Paris, do you imagine people sitting at a cafe drinking coffee and eating baguettes? Well, let me tell you something. That's exactly how it is. Almost every corner has a cafe. In fact, on streets, there's multiple cafes. And all of them, people are either drinking wine and eating cheese and croissant, or coffee and baguettes, or maybe macaroons and chocolate. But whatever it is, it's all about the food. It's all about the relationships, the hangouts, slowing down, enjoying life, and really taking in the beauty and the honest, the awesomeness of Paris. C'est simple comme bonjour, which means it's simply hello. Come on, let's go visit Paris. I'm so excited. Paris! Woo! Let's go. Now, one of the greatest things about Paris, and something we all think about, are the sights. There are so many things to see in Paris. In fact, I started listening to a podcast recently about all the places that you have to see when you go to France, or especially Paris. And it's unbelievable. They said minimum start a list of 21 places. Isn't that crazy? That's like us here in California. We've got loads of things to see as well. Same with Paris. Paris is a walking city, so though you can cab it and rent a car, though good luck on your driving out there, it's a little scary, it's really worth walking. From point to point, it's not too bad. And then you really get to feel the city, to smell the city, to experience people, and to get the life. One of the times when we were at the Eiffel Tower, we went at night and it was a little foggy, which was a little disappointing, but still beautiful. So we went and stood underneath it and looked up, and it's just amazing to get to the top. And so stood there for quite a while and took it all in, but realized we were kind of getting cold. So we wanted to get out of there. And so we decided, let's take a cab. We asked the cab driver how much it would cost, and it was kind of ridiculous. I think we literally had 3 miles to go, and the price was exorbitant. So we decided, forget it. Let's walk. So we walked, and the coolest thing is that every corner we turned, we saw something unique and exciting and new for us. One thing in particular is we walked past a shoe store, and what caught our eye was that all the shoes, it was men's shoes mostly, in the window were these crazy colors, yellows and blues and greens. And so of course we stopped to look at that and decided, let's go in. So we went in and started talking to the shoemaker, and found out he was transplanted from the Netherlands, and he spoke beautiful English. And we had a pretty long conversation about what brought him to Paris. as well as how long he'd been making shoes. Well, one thing led to another, and we asked him to make a pair of shoes. So for the next few days, while we were gigging and doing other things, this man made a handmade, one-of-a-kind pair of shoes. You want to see them? They're super cool. Okay, wait, let me grab them. Here we are. Okay, we even have this nice little fancy bag they came in. But check this out. Can you guys see that? Handmade, hand-painted, mind you. Okay? They're purple. Aren't they great? So it's things like that. You have to walk and get the feel of Paris. So when you go, bring comfortable walking shoes, bring a jacket. It was so cold when I was there and I didn't care. Just zipped it up. And I learned about the city and learned about how to navigate and to get in and really experience it. It's way better, way better. So there are 4 sites that I'm going to be focusing in on in the next little segment. And one is the Eiffel Tower, of course. The other is the Louvre, which is so huge. You need a whole week to even really experience it, if you even can do it in a week. The next one is Arc de Triomphe, which our hotel was just down the street from there. So I saw it every day. I'd walk outside, I'd turn a corner, and there's the arch. And then lastly, Point de Neuf Bridge, which has some pretty romantic meanings. And then lastly, for you true crime buffs like me, I'm going to talk to you about the catacombs. I'm going to spend a whole big segment on that. So stay tuned, here it comes.
But the Vangie Gunn. The Big Band Brass.